Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday Rewind. This is June the 12th, and we talk about the happenings on the PGA, LPGA, European and Senior Tours in the last week. And I'm going to start with the European Tour, fellow countryman of mine, Dylan Frittelli. I don't know, for those of you that watch this on a regular basis, I spoke about Dylan about 2 years ago, and I said this guy is, he was the best amateur in the world before he turned pro, and I really thought there was going to be something big. It's taken him a while. He's come close. He got beaten in a playoff in the China Open. So this week he held on. He lost his lead a couple of times on the back nine, but he hung on, and he finally won by one shot. So congratulations to Dylan. On the PGA Tour, I was hoping for a South African double. Charles Schwartzel was in the lead most of the time, but Daniel Berger finished very, very strong and finally beat Schwartzel and Wee by a shot. So Wee Kim, while I was sitting watching, I thought, you know, we have these players on the tour like Luke Donald. You know, when he sinks a putt, they go Luke, and Boo Weekley is Boo, and Matt Kuchar is, you know, Cooch. So I think Wee Kim, every time he sinks a putt, we want to go wee. So those of you that are attending the US Open next week, don't forget that. Came from me. LPGA, it was inevitable that Ari Jutanugarn would become the world number one. Great player, and that happened this weekend. She got into a playoff with In Ji Chung and Lexi Thompson, and she sank a bomb on the first playoff hole. She was so shocked. She had her hands over her mouth. She couldn't believe that the putt went in, but she is now the world number one on the LPGA Tour. I think she's going to be there for quite a while. And then finally on the Champions Tour, Brent Jobe won his first Champions Tour event, and also it's been about I think 19 years since his last victory on the PGA Tour, and he beat defending champion Scott McCarron by one. So there you have it. Those are the results from last week. And next week, obviously, the US Open is going to be hotly contested. My favorite pick is going to be Rickie Fowler. I think Rickie, even though he missed the cut last week, he's been playing really well, and he has an amazing short game. He really impressed me at the Masters with the way he's play his short game. And you're really going to need at Erin Hills, you're going to have to hit the ball straight off the tee. From what I've read and what I hear, I watched a video with Kevin Na talking about the rough at Erin Hills. You've got to drive the ball straight, and you're going to have one hell of a short game. So Rickie Fowler is my pick. For those of you that have entered my Guess the Major Champions tournament, we've already had the Masters. Don't forget, you have until Wednesday evening to change. I know some of you might have picked Phil Mickelson. Mickelson's not going to be in. You can change your picks. Those of you that were eliminated after Sergio won the Masters, you're out of it. You can't pick. But those that are still in, and I think there's about 10 or 15 people that are still in the competition, if you wish, you can replace Phil Mickelson with another player just for the US Open. So thank you for watching. Follow up with our Tuesday Troubleshot.